Firstly, I'd like to thank you all. It's now at the end of 2022, and I've been on this YouTube video journey showing you how to self-publish or help, or at least hoping to show you how to self-publish across all kinds of platforms, all kinds of books, from KDP books to novels to formatting and creating your own manuscripts and getting things out there. And it's been a fun ride because I didn't like putting my face up. I still find it a bit difficult, but I didn't like putting my face up against a camera, against this kind of lifeless thing on a tripod here in my office. But I've adjusted to it, I think, pretty well. When you look back at my earlier videos from this year, middle of February, when I started this, I mean, I've been self-publishing for years. But I thought it would be great to have a platform out there that's not trying to sell you affiliate links. That's not trying to sell you courses. That's just trying to give my own personal views, my own opinions on things. And whether you take them on board and go with them, that's completely up to you. But we've grown. We're over 1,200 wonderful subscribers, and I didn't expect that. In fact, I put a video out earlier on this year saying that a target, it would be great, wouldn't it, to have 1,000 subscribers to the channel before the end of the year. And yeah, we sort of went past that. So thank you. Thank you. And I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a Happy New Year, and all the best for 2023. Now, I'm not the best storyteller in the world. I don't feel I have the greatest voice. It's a bit coarse, a bit deep at times. But I'm going to read you my Christmas book. Now, I've decided to leave this to the last minute. I know it's too late for you to order. That's one of the reasons, because so I didn't want it to make it look like I was trying to sell you this for Christmas. But it's a great Christmas book, and I only just released it really not so long ago, and it's already had some good success. But I thought it would be a nice story to read, and maybe the children, your children, or children in general, might want to listen to my story if they can get past this big brute of a thing actually reading it to them. And yeah, so let's give it a go. So, like I say again, all the best for 2023. Spread the word about my channel. Like some videos, subscribe to the channel. It's free, isn't it? You know, just hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get notified when I put more videos out. And see you in the new year. Thank you. Far, far away, and even much farther than that, was the home of dozens of friendly and happy gonks. It was a beautiful place to live, but always a little misty. 5 tribes lived in the area: the Flower Tribe, Fruit Tribe, Coffee Bean Tribe, Candy Tribe, and Honey Tribe. They worked hard all year long, and were happy and content as they prepared for winter. Quite often, when some mischievous gonks were left outside, they would play tricks on the humans. Funny tricks, not harmful tricks. Thankfully, not all gonks were mischievous. One fine misty day, as 2 Honey Tribe gonks were out walking in the forest collecting wild honey, one said, "Look over there into the mist and between the trees. What is it?" "I do not know," said the other gonk, "but it looks scary. We should go back and tell the rest of the tribe." "Quick, quick, quick, everybody, there is something scary in the forest. It is big, with huge eyes and dark like a shadow," said one of the 2 gonks who saw it. "It has a shape that we have seen before, but we cannot think from where," said the other gonk. "Are you sure?" a gonk on the staircase of the Honey Tribe village house asked. Other tribes have also talked about seeing the scary shadow, but no other gonk has been able to get close to it. I think because nobody wants to. Please tell us if you see it again by shouting, 'Shadow!' But in the meantime, let us get all the tribes together for a meeting." "Hey, who goes there? No other gonks are allowed near our Fruit Tribe village tree without permission," shouted a Fruit Tribe gonk. We have been asked to visit the local gonk tribes to warn about a scary shadow with big eyes and sharp teeth, and to ask the tribes to come to a meeting in a few days. We saw the shadow creature in the mist in the woods while we were out collecting wild honey. We think it uses the mist to hide in, so if you see it, shout 'Shadow!' said one of the honey tribe gonks. "Oh," said a gonk from the fruit tribe village tree. "The creature does sound scary, and yes, we will come to the meeting in a few days, so take care, honey tribe gonks, and stay out of the mist." "Hello, coffee bean tribe. We want to invite you to a meeting. We hope all the gonk tribes will be there too. You see, a scary shadow with big eyes, sharp teeth, and a furry body hides in the mist. We do not know what it wants, so if you see it, shout 'Shadow!'" said a honey tribe gonk. "Hi, it is nice to see you, although we would have liked to hear better news," said a coffee bean tribe gonk. "We will be at the meeting, and try to keep ourselves safe in the meantime by staying out of the mist." "Hi, Candy tribe," said a honey tribe gonk. "We have not seen you for a very long time, but sadly we bring bad news. There is a scary shadow with big eyes, sharp teeth, a furry body, and long sharp claws. It hides in the mist, and we do not know what it wants. So if you see it, shout 'Shadow!'" We have also been asked to invite you to a meeting with all the local gonk tribes. The Candy tribe gonks looked shocked, and one of them said, "Thank you for telling us, honey tribe gonks. We have never seen such a scary creature. We will look out for it and shout 'Shadow!' if we see it. We will also be at the meeting soon." "Stop!" shouted a honey tribe gonk to a flower tribe gonk driving a car. "You must turn your car around and return to your village at once. A scary shadow with big eyes, sharp teeth, a furry body, long sharp claws, and 10 arms hides in the mist. We are worried about it. So if you see it, shout 'Shadow!' There will be a huge meeting with all the local gonk tribes, and we want your tribe to come too." "Wow," said the flower tribe gonk. "I will turn the car around now and tell the rest of the tribe. We will be at the meeting for sure, at the usual meeting place. See you both there. In the meantime, be careful and return to your tribe until the day of the meeting." A couple of days later, all the gonk tribes arrived where important meetings took place. First, the honey tribe appeared, huddled together feeling there was safety in numbers. Then the flower tribe came, and they were happy to see the honey tribe. After a short while, the candy tribe appeared out of the mist. That was 3 gonk tribes. They thought all local gonk tribes needed to be at the meeting if every other gonk was going to be safe. Thankfully, it was not long before the others arrived. The coffee bean tribe arrived, and they looked wide awake and full of energy, and all the other gonks were so happy to see them, which was usually the case with a coffee bean tribe. The last tribe to arrive was the fruit tribe. Now that all 5 local tribes were at the meeting, it was time to start. The tribes chose just 2 gonks to speak to all the others. They were from the honey tribe, and the first 2 gonks to see the shadow creature. Just as the 2 honey tribe gonks were about to speak, the mist started to lift, revealing the shadow creature trying desperately to hide in the trees. "Look," said one of the honey tribe gonks. "The mist is clearing, and the shadow creature is in the trees, looking surprised with nowhere to hide. I can see stripes and other shapes." All the tribes gasped at the same time, and they were so shocked and scared that they could not move or say anything for what seemed ages. But then a voice from the coffee bean tribe could be heard. "Make the shadow creature come out of the bushes. We want to see what it is." "Yes, come out of the trees, whatever you are," said a honey tribe gonk. "We want to see you. You have been scaring us for too long, and now we want you to leave us alone." "Look," shouted a gonk from the crowd. "It almost looks like a giant gonk, but maybe it is pretending to look like us, so that we will accept it." The gonks began to chant, "Go away, go away, go away." The chanting continued for some time. Eventually, the shadow creature came out of the trees to reveal itself. "Oh my," said a honey tribe gonk, just before he fainted and fell over. He was okay, just shocked that after all this time, the scary shadow was nothing more than a big, hairy, friendly-looking gonk with big green eyes. The rest of the gonks were stood there, not knowing what to say. They were also shocked at the sight of the friendly-looking giant gonk. Not one gonk could say or do anything other than start to make their way over to get a closer look. "What is your name and where are you from?" asked a gonk from the honey tribe. "My name is Eric," said the giant gonk, "and I am from far, far away. I lost my tribe while preparing for my first winter, and I've been wandering on my own ever since. I hope I did not scare you all, but I was too shy to show myself. What are your names?" "I am Bo," said the gonk with the black hat. "I am Sten," said the gonk with the orange hat. The other gonks looked on in amazement, but the first winter snow had arrived, and they had to return to their village before dark. All the tribes could be sure that Eric was not a scary shadow creature. Instead, he was a happy and friendly gonk like them, just a little bigger and hairy. Because Bo and Sten had found Eric, and they had done all the talking, the other tribes thought it would be best if Eric joined the honey tribe. Winter approached, and the gonks had to get ready to find humans that would take them inside to keep them warm. "Eric," said Bo, "you are welcome to join our tribe, and we will help you find your family and tribe in the spring. But for now, we must all make our way to the human town. We are sure you will be welcomed in a kind human's house there for winter." "Thank you," said Eric. "It means a lot to me, and I feel myself getting one or two tears of joy in my eyes." The next day, the honey tribe gonks and Eric made their way to the human town. Eric was afraid he would not be accepted and taken into a house by the humans because he was so big and hairy. He was nervous but excited at the same time. "Do not worry, Eric," said Sten. "The humans in the town are friendly and they love gonks. They like to take us in and sometimes dress us up for Christmas. Sometimes we dress up for Christmas before going to the town. But as we are so late and in such a hurry this year, we did not have the time." It was late in the evening when the honey tribe gonks arrived at the human town, and all the houses had decorations and looked cozy and inviting. However, there appeared to be no humans. "You look worried, Eric," said Bo. "But you do not have to worry, because any minute now, the humans will come out to welcome us. You'll see. There are 7 houses on this street, and 7 of us, including you, Eric. I am sure we will all find homes tonight, but if the humans do not invite us in, we will spend all winter long playing tricks on them to keep ourselves warm. It is just what gonks do." Suddenly, humans came out of their homes to welcome the gonks inside out of the cold. "Look, Eric," said Bo, "I told you we would be invited in for the winter. Do you see that house at the bottom of the street with the family standing outside, Eric? Well, that is your house and family for the winter. So go over to them." Eric's eyes teared up again, but it was so cold that his tears turned to ice. Nevertheless, he was so happy, and he could not thank his new friends enough, and could not wait to spend winter with a family who wanted him. "Goodbye," said Eric to Bo and Sten. "Goodbye, Eric," said Bo and Sten. "See you in the spring when we try to find your family." Eric was taken inside and placed on a shelf above the fire, where he could stay warm and feel part of the family. We dressed him up with a new hat and gloves so that he would fit in with the season's celebration, just like most other gonks in winter. Eric was soon fast asleep, snoring and dreaming about one day finding his family and friends and his tribe.